This is the Infinix Note 60 Pro and this is the Note Edge. It's the same family, completely different personalities. One is built for people who push their device, while the other is built for people that prioritize design and comfort. I've been using both of these devices for a week now, and I'm going to break down every little detail you need to know about these two devices. Now let's start with design. These two phones have different personalities, and I feel like this segment is where most people will actually make up their mind on which one they will actually buy. The Note 60 Pro feels bold, it's slightly heavier than the Edge, it weighs about 201 grams, and it's 7.45 mm thick. The metal frame makes it feel sturdy like high-end devices. It reminds me of the iPhone. The rear matrix display is the big statement on this device. It shows notification, charging status, and alerts. It definitely looks cool. It's something that when you start using it, you can't actually use your device without it. But the real question is, would you actually use this on your day-to-day? For me, I think it's something that is exciting, something that will always make me want to look at my device. Another thing to note is that this device has IP64, it can handle splash of water, and is dust resistant. Now the Note Edge takes a different approach. This one feels lighter, it weighs about 190 grams, it's sleek, and it's 7.2 mm thin. And you can tell the difference when you hold both devices. Plus the 3D curved screen gives you that premium flagship look. When you're watching videos or scrolling, it feels immersive and very vivid. But let's be real, some people still prefer flat screens. Overall, I think it's very premium. It has IP65 rating, which is slightly higher on what you have on the Pro. I believe if comfort and sleekness matters to you, the Edge is more refined for your daily use. Now let's move to the display. The Note 60 Pro comes with a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED display with 144Hz refresh rate. My daily use, the screen feels extremely smooth. Scrolling social media, switching apps is fluid. Now, 144Hz is amazing, but if you don't put it side by side with 120Hz, you will actually not know the difference. That being said, the UI is very, very fluid. If you're a gamer, you will actually notice the 144Hz speed. Now, the device has 4500 peak brightness, so using this device outdoor, it's very, very clear. Like, it's very, very colorful, no matter how high the sun is. Colors are vibrant on this device. The blacks are deep, contrasts look good. It's not perfect, but it's one of the best screens I've seen in a measuring device. You also get always on display, high frequency dimming for better eye comfort. This display feels driven, it's sharp, it's bright and very smooth. Now, moving to the Note Edge, it also has a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED display, but with 3D curved design. And you get 120Hz refresh rate. As I said, 144, 120Hz, you really will not notice it except you put it side to side. For everyday use, like scrolling, social media, it's fluid and very responsive. Even gaming is responsive on this device. Like the Note 60 Pro, it also reaches high brightness levels outdoor. It also has TUV low blue light certification, which helps you during long usage or when you're using your device in the dark. Now let's move to performance on both devices, because this is where there's a major difference between both devices. The Note 60 Pro runs on Snapdragon 7X Gen 4, built on a 4nm process. That 4nm architecture is important because it delivers better efficiency and stronger sustained performance. In benchmark testing, it scores over 1 million plus on Antutu, and that tells you how it's not just an average mid-range phone. The performance is really, really good, and it pushes close to flagship level. For example, the Z Fold 7 has an Antutu benchmark score of 1.8 million. Now, benchmark scores is another thing. Real life experience is a different thing. So I ran certain games for long sessions, switched between apps, and stressed this device a little, and it held up well. Frame drops were minimal, especially when I was playing high graphic games. Thermal cooling was really, really respectable. It didn't overheat. It just kept the device at normal temperature. App launches were quick, and I didn't notice any lag or bugs. For the Note Edge, it comes with the MediaTek Dimensity 7100. It's built on a 6nm process. This chipset is more about balanced efficiency than raw power like the 60 Pro. It's very good for social media, streaming, messaging, navigation, and even moderate to light gaming. It performs smoothly with no hookup and doesn't overheat. The only difference with the Note Edge and the 60 Pro in terms of performance is that this can push to the max. This is just moderate use, medium gaming or light gaming. Now, both devices are similar in terms of RAM and storage. You get 8 gig of RAM and 256 gig storage, and RAM expansion option of 12 gig. Now let's move to software on both devices. The Note 60 Pro and the Edge both come with XOS 16 based on Android 16. In everyday use, the system feels smooth and responsive, animation is fluid, app transitions are clean, multitasking feels very stable. I have to give it to Infinix. XOS has really matured. Like, it's now feature rich and it's customizable and very colorful. Like, there are useful tools like split screen, smart panel, game mode enhancements. This is not something you see with Infinix over the years. For software support on both devices, we get 3 years of Android OS and 5 years of security patches, which is a big deal, especially when you plan to use the device for 5 to 7 years. You know you're secure and you get Android updates or security patches over time. Now, both devices come with AI tools built in, the kind of ones you actually use. On the Infinix Note and the Note 60 Pro, we get AI writing tools that help you rewrite messages, help you with your grammar, and adjust your tone. You can use it for sending emails, writing captions, or long replies. It just saves time. You get AI features like AI photo editing, object remover. It works really well. It cleans up the background or unwanted objects from your photos. You get image enhancers. It helps you sharpen your photos. Let's say you took it in low light and it doesn't look good. You also get AI translation, real-time translation in chat, text, recognize when you scan documents too, or you can use it when you travel to converse. And there's security search. It's very helpful if you're always searching for the latest gadgets, clothes, or whatever you're seeing online. Just click the button, circle what you're seeing, and it gives you Google image search for whatever you're seeing. You get the price, you can shop, or you actually get details on the product. Now let's talk battery and charging on both devices. Both the Note 60 Pro and the Note Edge packs a 6500 mAh battery, and that's already a strong point. The Note 60 Pro supports 90 watts wired charging, which is really fast. If you're someone that forgets to charge your phone regularly, this is one device I think you should get. It also supports 30 watts wireless charging, and you get a MagSafe case that allows you to charge the device with the case on. As I said earlier, the Note Edge also comes with a 6500 mAh battery with a 45 watt charging brick. Now, 45 watts is still fast. It's not slow by any means, but clearly it's not as fast as 90 watts. Does it take longer? Yes, but it gets the job done. And the difference between 90 and 45 watts charging, it's like 15 to 20 minutes difference. The Note Edge also supports reverse charging, which is very good for emergencies. You can use it to charge your buds, your watch, maybe when you're outdoors, or even charge another device. Now let's talk about camera on both devices. The Note 60 Pro features a 50MP main camera with OIS, plus you get an 8MP ultra-wide lens. It also shoots 4K at 30 FPS, which is amazing. And in good lightings, photos and videos are sharp with strong details. One thing to note is that colors are vibrant and the images don't look overly processed. Night mode is solid. Another thing to note is that OIS helps you get stable shots while you're shooting videos. Compared to phones without OIS, you actually know the difference. The ultra-wide camera adds flexibility. It's good for taking wide shots or zoom-in shots, but it's not as good as the main camera. For the Note Edge, it also has a 50MP main camera, but without the extra ultra-wide lens. Video recording goes up to 2K. In good lighting, it performs really well. It's not the sharpest when it comes to image and videos, but you get good colors and consistent exposures. In low lights, it also performs decent, but it doesn't have OIS, so it's not as good as the Pro. But the pictures and the results are really good. Now let's talk about sound and connectivity on both devices. The Note 60 comes with dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL. The speakers are loud, clear, and well balanced. Watching videos and playing games is actually enjoyable. You don't need headphones to enjoy devices like this because it's pretty loud, almost as loud as a Bluetooth speaker. One thing to note is that at full volume, it sounds slightly sharp, but overall, the speakers are strong and audio is enjoyable on this device. For connectivity on the Note 60 Pro, you get Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4, you get NFC for payments and file sharing, you get 5G, and the vibration feedback is really good. The Note Edge also features dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL, and I would say the audio that comes from this is similar to the Note 60 Pro. The sound is clear, it's very loud, and it's very good for media and gaming. For connectivity, you get Bluetooth 5.4, NFC, 5G, and an in-display fingerprint sensor. As of February 2026, I honestly think these are one of the best phones, best mid-range phones out there. So at the end, it really just comes down to your lifestyle. If you're someone that pushes your phone hard, game a lot, multitasking, wants fast charging, go with the Pro. If you prefer something sleek, lighter, more affordable with big battery for everyday use, go with the Edge. So I've shared my experience using both devices and I want to hear from you guys. Which one makes more sense to your lifestyle? Is it the Edge or the Pro? Let me know in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.